Lights are flashing. Stand by for a start. All clear given, they're racing. Street Fury left nicely from the inside. So did We Sent. You Am I commenced well. And Cognac's getting busy as well in the early stages when they sort out a leader. You Am I, the chestnut, comes over. We Sent just easing there. Thrust ahead high in the air. Street Fury lobbing into the box seat. And Cognac's going to press on and park right outside You Am I. Further back in the field to Go Crying. Trapped a little wide from Flash of Thunder. Then Vignetto. And last of all when they got going is Pearl Trade. And so by the 750, it's the chestnut there with that big white blaze. You Am I cruising along on top from Cognac. Street Fury getting a gun run for Pike. Over on the inside next from We Sent. Then the Great Southerner Go Crying, who's been afforded no luck at all in transit. Vignetto's back on the inside next ahead of Flash of Thunder coming to the turn and Pearl Trade. Into the straight, You Am I challenged by Cognac. It's Cognac ranging up. Draws level with You Am I at the 250. 2 lengths away then to Street Fury. About to come around the heels of Cognac. Now Pike starts to wind up Street Fury. Cognac will have to dig. Street Fury's got it collared though. Street Fury races to the front, draws away. Street Fury beat Cognac. You Am I. Pearl Trade, I think, has just run fourth, although pretty tight between it and Go Crying, who stuck to its task well after being deep all the way. Then came Flash of Thunder, back there in company with We Sent and also the roughie Vignetto. Number 5, Street Fury. William Pike takes out the Iron Jack plate. Number 5 is the winner, Street Fury. Getting over the top of Cognac. And You Am I in third place. 5:18 with a photo for fourth. The time is 1:11.30. Perfect ride though from Pike. Back in action here at headquarters this afternoon for the first time since the Kingston town. And he was able to jump, take full advantage of this favourable barrier for the filly, who was luckless last start to Cognac. And she was able to just pull around heels at the 250 mark, range up. Cognac again, like he always does, he battled hard. You Am I third. Pearl Trade, number 4, has just grabbed fourth placing from Go Crying. So they are 5:184. 5:184, Street Fury. 2 wins out of 4 starts this preparation. A Daughter of Street Boss out of Tropical Fury for Ben Pearce. A. Webster, the Black Swan Racing Syndicate, R. Viney, and also M. Didco out of the yard of Dan and Ben Pearce, and W. Pike in the saddle. Pretty confident ride too by Pike there. It was a case of just urging her along hands and heels to get the better of Cognac, and she did it with some authority late in the race to win by 3/4 and 1 length between second and third. Cognac, the runner-up, is a Henny Hughes Scottish Storm gelding, trained by Paul Jordan, ridden by Kate Fitzgerald, and You Am I is a hard-spun Misdew Caddy gelding, Brad Parnham the rider for trainer Michael Lane. Now, race number 4, the Miss Andretti Stakes. It's the feature at 250 this afternoon at listed level. No changes, a field of 6. The tote pays the 1-2 divvy only. We can take you down now to Gareth, who's decided to discard the coat. He's kept the hat. He's down there at the moment with Benny Pearce, who retains the beard.
Thanks for that, Macca. And Benny, that was a good performance by the filly. There was a little bit of pace on and Pike gave her a beautiful ride, but she always travelled like that winner.
Yeah, she did. She travelled really nice. Willie rated it beautifully and held that the box seat there. So really happy with her.
You've been happy with her this preparation?
Yeah, look, she's a couple of little things where she's, I think it's just learning, where she's made a couple of errors. Yeah, I think she's a pretty nice horse, and from here I think we'll look to go to the 3-year-old Magic Millions in a month's time.
And she's probably good enough to be really competitive there. She's got above average ability. How far into the preparation do you go with her? Is the Magic Millions, will that be her grand final?
No, look, I think we've got to a point where we've sort of gone, we're probably up ready to go a little bit early, so we're just trying to stretch her out, and we went 3 weeks between runs, and now we've got a month between runs, and we'll just try and drag out the prep a bit and just keep her ticking over and keep her happy down the beach, and then after the Magic Millions, that gets us in line with the race, the 3-year-old races stepping up in distance into the 14 and the mile, so as long as she's happy, we'll go down that line.
She was really good over the 12 furlongs today, or the 6 furlongs. What's her best trip in your mind?
We haven't really had a chance to step her up into much further yet, but all the reports from the jockeys have been that they think she's looking for a bit further.
When the fields came out, I looked at the fields and I thought maybe the Pearce brothers could be in for a really big day with some that nice debutante that was meant to go around the 2-year-old and the maiden galloper, but it's been one of those weeks, I think.
Oh, it's been a shocker. Yeah, it's been a week from hell. We had 7 runners today, and we ended up running 2 of them. Anything that could go wrong went wrong, so it's great to get a winner.
Yeah, it's turned around, Benny. Don't worry about that. Well done and enjoy.
Thanks.
There's Street Fury there, Maddie Kelly. Good performance by this filly. Cognac was brave as ever. Another really good performance on pace. UMI back in third. That was a really good effort up in class here. And Pearl Trade back in fourth. But it is great to see the champ, Willie Pike, back at Ascot. He gets onto those scales and he'll be catching up now with Maddie Kelly.
Great to be talking again with WA's best jockey. We predicted the tactics pre-race, and that's what the best of the best does. Just puts the girl in the right position. Plenty to like about that win. What was most impressive from your angle?
Look, she just trouble-free. As soon as I got her in the clear, I knew I had it. Very honest, very reliable type of a filly. Jumps real good, probably too good. You're always looking for that little bit of a camp on them, and she jumps that fast, you nearly end up in front. But once I got the camp, and as soon as I eased to the outside, you know a horse like her, she is your 110, and you know you got your job pretty well done.
We are rapt to have you back, but we're curious to find out, the best jockey in WA, what do you get up to when you've got 28 days to yourself? You play with the kids, or what did you get up to?
Yeah, the kids were definitely sick of me by the end of it. I'd done a little bit of everything and a whole lot of nothing. Had a list of odd jobs to do around the house, and I think the list got longer instead of shorter. Gave the couch a good workout. Yeah, went and caught up with the kids and did a whole lot of nothing, but you sort of almost need a holiday from the holiday afterwards.
Well, it's great to have you back. A gem of a ride here. A nice result. Well done.
Thank you.
William Pike, Street Fury for Daniel and Ben Pearce. This girl's got a bit of talent, and we certainly are seeing her winning again in the future, Gareth.
No doubt about that, Maddie Kelly. And we'll be back before race number 4, and that's the feature on the program today, the Miss Andretti Stakes over the 1100 metres. It is for the mares, and it's a listed race set down for 250.